What it do, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jigs. Thank you for clicking onto this video. Please check out the channel if you'd like or not. Your life, go live it. But hope you guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful week, and a wonderful year. I myself am again continuing to strive to be consistent, be better, and work on myself, work on this channel, and work on other projects in my life. So today, I think we're going to talk about growth. What is growth? What does it mean to me? And what does it look like? Right? Because growth can mean a lot of things for a lot of different people, man. I know for myself, growth is honestly changing 1% every single day. And maybe I talked about this, bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember all the things I talk about on this channel. I just record and I post. And that's life, man. But no, man, come on. Let's see. Growth, man. I think about what's happening in my life right now, right? I got my job, I'm getting paid, but I'm not making as much as I thought I was going to be making because, well, once you make big bucks, big boy money, they start getting rid of your money, man. The government loves taking your shit, which kind of blows, right? Because I was really hoping to, you know, save up and do a lot of extra shit with my money, man. But no, that's okay. It's not about money. It's not always about money, right? And I'm growing in other ways as well. Think about my classes, right, in school, my program that I'm working on. It's going pretty well. I'm not a straight A student. I never strive to be, right? Not because it's hard or difficult, but because it's easier for me to be a B student, right? Be more on that 80 to 80 to like 90%, right? Not always 100, keeping a little bit to myself so I don't burn myself out, right? Because I used to do that, man. I used to be someone that would burnt out quick, you know. And there's still aspects in my life that I still, burn quick, burn bright, and it's over, right? So I'm working on that, slowly but surely. But when it comes to work, man, and this program, I'm doing pretty well so far, man. I'm taking it slow, taking it one day at a time, figuring out what I could do to ensure that my future is set. I have goals, I have vacations that I would like to go towards. And in order for me to do that I need money, right? So budgeting and such. Which I heard a lot of people don't know how to do that, man, which is crazy to me because it's like, damn, do you just like blow all your money? Like, don't get me wrong, man. I can easily blow my money, man. But at the same time, I was like, dang, you're not saving nothing. You're not like working towards anything. Just every paycheck they get, man, it's blown, gone, instant. I'm like, damn, that's wild to me. But hey, everyone's different, and I'm not here to judge. I just am aware and look. But I didn't even think I told you guys about my week, man. No, I was getting into that. Damn. It's chill, man. I just been working. I'll be honest with you. Just been working. Nothing has changed. I'll be honest. I finally got my ID, which is nice. I think I told you guys I lost my wallet. Crazy shit, man. So I got to get all new cards, and they're all slowly but surely coming in. And then I'm still over here. I'm at the sixth location on my series of hitting every single lifetime here in the state of Minnesota. It's going pretty well. I got clips that I gotta edit. I just gotta make time for it, man. Yesterday I got so tired. Got done with work and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do we'll edit, right? Got home, meal prepped, talked to mama, and then it was like already 8 o'clock, and I was like, damn. my whole fucking day's already gone. I was like, just had to keep pushing forward, right? Because now it's the next day. Worked. Now we're here creating content. Go hit the gym. And then we do it again the next day, right? Fuck, dude. Sometimes it's gonna be boring, man. This is the part. Here we go. We're going back to growth, man. This is what it is, man. It can't always be a bunch of highs. Can't always be a bunch of peaks, right? It's gotta have some stagnant. I don't know if stagnant is the right word, but just I guess some boring days, man. It can't always be the best. Cause why? It wouldn't feel right, man. If every single day was a good day, it'd probably lose meaning, and then you lose track of, damn, when was the last time I ever had a bad day? Or damn, when was the last time I had a good day? Like, but that's just me, man. What's crazy though? This year I didn't get seasonal depression. You know, and that's pretty common, right, for like a handful of individuals, especially when the sun isn't out and the fucking sky is gray 24/7. It's cold. You know, it's not that cold actually, which is pretty nice. But I wouldn't stand outside for fun, right? It's not bad going from my inside of my car to walk towards the gym or something, or going to work, or going to a store, right? It's not as bad anymore, which is nice, which I appreciate very much. Thank you. I don't know, man. Let's see. My mock up is finally being shipped. My sample. Hopefully in the next week or so, you guys will be able to see it. I think I saw what it looked like and what I assumed would be right here, like my logo as well on the wrist. Doesn't look as good as I thought it was, and so I'm gonna be kind of sad to like send it back and then wait fucking more time. It's been over a month, dude. Think about that, man. Over a month just to get a sample so that I can see how it looks. Damn, man. But I think it'll take time, man. Just everything takes time. But I don't know, man. Let's see. Um, Relationships. We could talk about growth in relationships, right? Let's see. Being more secure within myself and figuring out, all right, what can I control? I'm gonna continue to be myself, and I'm gonna continue to show up authentically, right? I think last video we talked about love, man, and it was about distance and effort, and you gotta put effort into yourself, and you know what? That's true, right? You gotta put effort into yourself, but you also gotta put an effort into what you enjoy, right? You gotta make time for it. Right? If I were to go back to that analogy of the butterfly, right? I gotta put in energy to go walk up to that butterfly, right? I have to put in energy to go look at it, right? Thought processes, whatever it may be, man. Energy is all around us. It's whether or not you decide you're gonna use it, right? How to use it. And yeah, I don't know. I think I've just been so focused on myself that I kind of just haven't, I don't know. I just been myself. Continue to show up every single day, put my best foot forward, be authentic, be real, be kind. If I have a problem, I'll speak about it, right? But I don't have any problems, man. Or at least I'm convincing myself, maybe, right? You never know until someone like points out to you that you have like a problem or there is a problem. Just because you're so accustomed to a certain lifestyle, right? I think of individuals that have like a messy room or something, right? And I'm not saying that my room is like spotless, right? Yeah, sure, I probably have like like a pair of pants on the ground or something because I just got off of work, right? And I just fucking threw them down. But I'm talking about like, you got food in there, you got dishes, your bed's never made, and so on and so forth, right? I don't want to fucking, everyone has their own definition. But what I'm trying to get at, right, is that everyone has a different type of lifestyle and comfortability and what they're used to. And so for myself, right, I walk into that room and I'd be like, damn, what the hell you got going on in here, man? Clean your room, man. You got a problem. But to them, they're like, oh, dude, this is how I live every single day. I never had a problem. No one ever comes in here and tells me I have a problem. You know, I've been doing this ever since I was born, right? Or then, we can flip the script, right? They come to my room and that shit is spotless, right? For example, it's spotless, it's clean, you know, and then they come in and they're like, "What the fuck what's going on in here, man? Why is your room so like unbelievably clean, man? You ever like live, right? You ever do anything in here? What the hell? This place looks like it's meant to be for an open house or something, right?" What they're comfortable with is chaos, right? And what I'm comfortable with is order, right? So it's not until someone points out to you that you have a problem is when you realize like, oh, I have, it's maybe a problem, right? Let me look into that, right? So that's what I've been doing. I kind of just been so comfortable working, doing what I have to do that you know what, if someone were to come up to you and be like, "Yo, when was the last time you had fun?" Like, well, I have fun all the time, right? I go to the gym, and they're like, "No, dude. Like, when was the last time you went out? You drank, you did, or yeah, you drank, you did drugs, you went to a festival, you went to a rave, you went to, the club or the bar, man." I'd be like, I don't know, a couple weeks, I guess, right? Yeah, I think the last time I went was a couple weeks. Hopefully, I didn't lose you guys, right? I know I ramble a lot, and I don't really have like a point. I do have a point. The fuck am I saying? My point is everyone has different levels of comfortability in what's going on in life, and that it's not until someone points out to you that you may have a problem is when you start to self-reflect, right? Self-reflection and being self-aware. You can't be too self-aware because then you're kind of a weirdo, all right? That's my opinion. But yeah, growth is is different for everybody, man. I don't know. That was fucking what a weird what a weird video, man. But I gotta go work out because I've been in my car for like 30 minutes now, and I still have to record and do all those other things. So I'll catch you guys next week if you'd like. All right, peace.